What's going on, guys? Smoke Ready here to do another review of One Piece. This is going to be One Piece episode 575, Z's Ambition arc. From what I'm understanding, I've already read the manga, and I see that we're on Punk Hazard now, but it seems like we're going to have a little filler arc here that I think is going to tie in with the movie. I'm like 100% sure that it's got Z in it. We got One Piece movie Z, and it's gonna run right. No, we start off with some pirates. I don't know their names, but they seem like they're pirates from another group from Master Z's group, from what the this chick with the blue hair was saying, and they are looking to do something. We don't know yet. We're trying to figure it out. All right, we jump over back to the Mugiwaras, and you know about the Mugiwaras. They're just chilling, except they're in the middle of a rainstorm. They just got to the New World, and there's marine ships all over the place. You're like, oh shit, what do we do? Usopp and Chopper are like freaking out. They're like, what do we do? And Zoro and Luffy, everyone gets into position. They do it real quick. They're like, all right. Zoro's like, I got the rear. Luffy's like, all right, we're gonna stay right here. We just go push forward. I'm gonna be right on the helm. Gear third and Giganto pistoling, Elephant Gatling, Red Hawk having, punching all these marine ships out the way. Sanji gets the outside. Frankie tells Chopper, he's like, yo, go get some of that cola up in there, because we're about to do a coup de burst, and we're about to get out of here. They go out to attack, and right away Nami starts realizing something, like there's something fishy going on here. And as soon as Luffy goes to punch the first ship with his gear third, the ship vanishes in the mid air, and basically Nami's like, it's a mirage. And I don't understand how like a mirage can make out an entire navy ship, or like not even just one. There'd be like fleets of them. One Piece world makes no sense. And then right after that, all of a sudden they start having these giant raindrops coming down, and they're like, rain. Chopper and Usopp is doing their silly shit, and then they get like some hail coming down. Because the New World has some like strange ass weather. It's kind of like the Grand Line, but on a massive scale. Like and then, so these hail comes down, and Robin like catches it all with her hands, or she makes some gigantic mill floor hands and catches it down, or catches it before it hits the ship. There's a scene where after like they get the hail and stuff, all of a sudden like the ocean like splits apart, like Whitebeard and is like messing up the ocean and shit, and like it's opening up, and then like they're like on one side and they're falling down, and nobody knows what to do. They're like, oh Luffy, what do we do? And Luffy's like, punch. And Zoro's like, cut. And Sanji's like, kick. They're like, yeah, that's what we do. Like that's all they know. They're fucking, they're meatheads. They're just like, oh, fight? What? No, we're falling down, about to die we're not going up, we're going down. So we punch things. I was like, oh Luffy, you son of a bitch. The Straw Hats get all new clothes and shit. Luffy's got like the shark shirt on. Usopp's got like this, looks like a Jamaican shirt. It's got like green and red and brown. It's pretty sick. Luffy's got like this new hat too. Sanji's got change. Basically the whole crew's changed up, except Robin. She just has like this jean dress on. That's what it looks like. It's a super short. Fan service. Plus, Luffy and the group are really hungry. Luffy's just like, I need something right now. Give it to me. I'm hungry. Give me some meshi. I want it. I want it now. I want it now. So Sanji starts cooking it up. He's getting it again. He's cooking up like some lobster. It looked really good. I was like, damn, it's like some jambalaya type, nice, good stuff. The crew comes running in, and like the food is just disappearing. Like they had food on the plate, and Luffy's like, where's the food at? Sanji, you tricked me. Sanji's like, what are you talking about? The food's right there. And he turns around, it's not there. He's like, what the hell? And then he turns back around, and the stew's gone. And they're like, oh, there's a ghost. The Chopper starts running around like, and they notice that there's like a tiny bug that's running around eating all the food. and they start trying to catch it, and it's pretty funny because everybody's just watching Luffy and everybody run after this bug, and they can't, they're not really caring. They're like, ah, whatever, the food's gone. And Sanji comes running out, and he's like, oh, they took all the food, and Zoro's just looking at him like, yeah, whatever. And then he says, Eddie drank all the beer, and Zoro's like, what? And he starts chasing after her too. He's like, oh, you bitch, give me back my beer. They find out that it's actually a tiny person, and she ate this fruit called the mini fruit, where it changes. It's like if you ever seen some old Justice League of America. You got Captain Atom. We could just expand and go. He can expand to like where he becomes bigger than the universe, and shrink down to where he becomes smaller and into another universe. So she's kind of got problems. She's probably got problems. So she has powers like that. So she expands really big to become a giant because that's what she originally is. And all the strides are like, oh, so cool, and the eyes are poking out, and Sanji has blood coming out of his nose, doing the nosebleed. And if you notice, Zoro's got one eye poking out because he's got the other one cut up, which does not have a Sharingan in it, people. After the giant tries to attack Luffy, Luffy throws her off the boat and realizes that she has no. Sanji realizes that she can't swim, so he just jumps in the water after her. He's like, oh, lady, I need lady. The giant mini person says that her name is Lily, and she was actually on a mission to try to rescue her father, who's been captured by the Marines. And his name is Pans Fry. Now, he's the greatest pirate chef in the world. I thought maybe Sanji would take offense to that, but he's like, yeah, whatever. I've heard of that name before. He's pretty cool. But basically what he does is he cooks food, but he cooks it in like a volcano. So like he made like a shish kebab out of sea meat or sea king meat. He just throws it in there, then pulls it out. I guess he's some huge giant. He's probably like top 10 Elbaf. After hearing this information, Luffy decides, you know what, I'm gonna help this person out because I want some of that volcano meat. We then jump to the submarine, and there's this giant guy. He's sitting there. He's just chilling in. He's got his crew running around, and he gets a phone call, and it's from the chick that we seen early in the arc, who was on Master Z's boat, and they were basically saying that we want to kill Pants Fry, so he can't do something. I'm not sure why they want to kill him, but they seem to have a problem with him. I'm sure that's not gonna happen because at the same time that's happening, we have Luffy and his group coming up to two marine ships that have like basically have Pants Fry on it. He's like held up on a cross, and he's like tied up, and so like two boats are dragging him. I was always thinking about that, like how would they get a giant into Impel Down, because that's where they're taking him. So overall, this is a pretty cool episode. That's where it ends. It was a setup chapter. This is gonna be a little filler arc probably before the movie or something to tie into the movie. I was just watching the preview for World War Z, or not World War Z, One Piece World Z, and it was pretty cool. You see the pictures of Kobe and Helmeppo. Kobe looks ready to go. I think he's probably on Vice Admiral status right now. Probably not as high as Smoker, but somewhere below that. Anyways, guys, pretty good episode. I'm Smoke Raider. Let me know what you guys thought on the comments below. Subscribe up top, and take it easy.